DR 53, adding the able and the ible. This is an extension of that last sort where we learned that able is added to the end of words that are words by themselves, a base word, and ible was added on to root words, words that weren't really a word by themselves. In this sort, we are talking about what to do when we're trying to add the able or ible to words that have e's at the end of it, the silent e. When do we drop it and when do we keep it? So let's take a look. So here will be where we're going to put any word that dropped the e off of the base word. You know, value should have an e at the end of it. So clearly that's been changed to drop an e. Consumable has also dropped the e. Response ible. Now this one has ible on it. All the ones over here are going to be able, and this one had an e drop and then added ible. Reverse ible. Variable. So what we had here was we had a y in the very that changed to an I. So we do it in Y to I. We're really going to have to be little detectives here and look at these words. Pleasure dropped an E. Salvageable. So here the E was kept. We're going to look at Y. Agreeable kept the E. Manageable kept the E. Identifiable, Y changed to I. Excusable, dropped the E. Desirable, dropped the E. Replaceable, kept the E. Defensible, dropped the E. Exchangeable, kept the E. Undeniable. Undeny is your base word, and the Y changed the I. Enforceable, kept. Knowledgeable. Unimaginable. Unimagine was supposed to have an E, it dropped. Adorable. Adore would be your base word, but that's been dropped. Sensible. Sensible. E drop, because it's supposed to be sense. Changed. And then added ible. Reliable. Rely is supposed to have a Y and it changed to I. Reusable, the reuse lost its E. Noticeable kept its E. Alright, really had to look carefully at those. Okay, so why do you drop the E sometimes and sometimes you keep the E? Well, here's what it is. You keep the E when if you take it out, it would result in a change of pronunciation. So sometimes without the E, the letter would change. And a lot of these words have a G. You see the G here? That G sound would change. It would become a hard sound. Imagine having it without the E there. Knowledgeable. Gubble, you wouldn't want that. So the E keeps it that soft, the soft G sound. And then if you were to try to take out the other ones or have the C in them, there's a G, and this one has the E. If you took out an E, it would be like a short E, agreeable. So if the pronunciation should change, if you were to take the E out, you have to leave the E. But in these ones, it was okay to drop it because it didn't change the pronunciation. We already know most of the time you have to change Y to I when you add suffixes or endings onto the end of a word. And then these guys over here, oh, we seem to be missing one. We have sensible. Defensible is supposed to be over here. Defensible. Glad I caught that for you. Defensible had an ible. Defensible. So, how are you supposed to remember these? Well, you're just going to have to look at them and try to remember. Sometimes there's not really a good reason why. Defensible, sensible, reversible, and responsible. You're going to need to remember that those have I instead of A.